big comeback here, guys? I don't know. 12, 15 damage remaining on that right side tower, 14 seconds. The preemptive Tesla, not looking good here, but we're not done yet. What's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today I want to start out this video. Well, first off, KeaGirl is our guest today. He is currently top 200 in the world with this Hog Rider Bandit deck. We're inside a live match right now against what looks like to be a bridge spam, pekka bridge spam at that, which is back inside the meta in a big way. It was always kind of around, but now pekka seems to be everywhere. Am I right? Do you guys experience the same thing, especially with E-Giant release? I feel like every time you play the E-Giant, you go against, not only does the card, suck, but also you go against pekka. I feel like every time, man, and I'm not one of those conspiracy theorists. I don't think that matchmaking, matches you against pekka every time, but it does feel like with the buff to Royal Ghost especially, and I will have a video with a Japanese pekka pro who has some strong thoughts about the new Royal Ghost. I think tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that. But I want to start out with a huge thank you to everybody who made any donations to the Against Malaria Foundation for my birthday in yesterday's video. The reception of that video was tremendous, and guys, I love you. I love you guys. You guys rock, so thank you so much for that. Really appreciate you all. So here we go, guys. This deck, by the way, now I'm being like a loser with today's video because it actually has an 81% win rate the last 3 days inside challenges. Now we're on ladder right now because I feel like, listen, hog decks, Hog Bandit decks, I think their home is on ladder, and let's face it, not many people play challenges anymore, so I wanted to see the gameplay here on ladder, so take that into consideration. KeaGirl has been dominating with this deck. You guys saw him. Let's see how high he can climb on ladder today. I think, 167 or something around that in the world. Zap comes down, but we respond with a Bandit in the right-hand lane. Deck link, as always, will be in the show notes below for this deck. And ooh, the preemptive poison comes down, and Boki says, no, dude. Luckily, the archer is able to circumvent those barbarians, or I should say, keep them from hitting that right tower. 33 seconds remaining inside this first match, at least regulation. This one's definitely going to go to sudden death overtime. Pekka in the back by the opponent. Royal Ghost just floating his way. Have you guys tried to use the Royal Ghost yet? Man, it's weird. He's not a hover card. He's like an air card. He's legit an air card now, which feels so strange, man. You ever use him on defense? He can be put on top of the tower like he's a baby D or something. Anyway, Bandit touches down on that left tower. Unfortunately, the battle ram touches down on our right tower. So neck and neck in terms of damage split here. We are in sudden death overtime. Here comes the Royal Ghost and the Pekka in the left-hand lane. We go in with a full attack here, and check it out. We go with the Goblin Gang as well. Zap out of the opponent's hand. We score a lot of damage in that right-hand lane with the Pekka being out of cycle. Boki just absolutely attacks aggressively in that right-hand lane, trying to lean on the Inferno Tower on defense. Does a great job of doing so temporarily. Of course, the Zap is now out of hand again. This is where this deck shines. This is where this deck excels, ladies and gentlemen, right? Is because with the Inferno Tower, they're going to be inclined to use their small spells, whether it's a Zap, especially Zap with the Inferno Tower, on your Skarmy or on your Goblin Gang as we're doing. That's why you see Boki being very aggressive with those cards. And Royal Ghost, dude, man, still weird to see him hovering over the bridge like that. He can actually he can't block the Inferno Tower because he's invisible, which is the good thing about the card, or at least in our matchup. But again, poison comes down. We were ready with a very high Skarmy, and man, more Hog Rider hits, takes that right tower down to 333 damage. Can we stop the bridge spam? It's a lot of it. Bandit's still alive. Log's gonna help out. Can the Hog get to the tower? No, he can't. He had to zap the Hog Rider. That allows us to punish with the Skarmy, and again, that's the synergy that we're looking for from this deck. There it goes. Fireball. One match, one victory, streaming Hog and all. That's a way to start the video. Let's go ahead and check in with our man here. We are currently 128. Be right back. Inside match number 2 here against Gustavo. I believe Gustavo. How can you forget the peace signs, the double deuces here from Gustavo? I believe he's been on the channel before as well. He starts out with a zap as well. So zap for the Inferno Tower, usually a bad thing, not bad for us. We talked about why. So Bandit in the back. Is it back-to-back? Pekka Bridge Spam. I was just talking about how Pekka Bridge Spam's everywhere, and it's the same deck back-to-back here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't choose the decks. I apologize, but really, it's making my point. So here we go. It's going to be a Royal Ghost. Unfortunately, is going to get one hit on our tower there. Log comes down. Here comes a Battle Ram in the back by the opponent, Gustavo. We go with the Goblin Gang high, and again, no zap in hand. So Magic Archer is going to come down, but not before that Goblin Gang makes quick work of those two Barbarians from the Battle Ram. So here comes that Magic Archer. What do we have in hand right now for it? We have Skarmy. We have a Bandit back in hand, my bad. Can't count cards. If I did, maybe I'd be good at this game after 5 years. Here we go with the Hog Rider in the right-hand lane. Pekka again out of cycle, forcing that Bandit to get a dash. That's not going to be a great defense for the Hog Rider. Still going to score 2 hits on that right tower. Now we have the Inferno Tower to lean on again here, and it is going to lock onto the Pekka, just like we talked about on the previous match. Zap comes down, but not against the Skarmy, instead against the Inferno Tower, and again, able to punish with the Skarmy, and now it's really just going to stymie this Pekka on our side of the arena. 3 swings. 3 skeletons equal 3 swings from the Pekka. That's going to be too long. Plenty of time for our towers to finish her off. Here we go again with a little bit of Bandit Bridge Spam here in the right. We go in again. You notice from the last match, I kind of like the back-to-back same matchups here because we get to study kind of when we use the same sort of combinations. And when we go in knowing that he has E-Wiz and Cycle, we're really likely to support that push with almost a preemptive log, and also the Goblin Gang or the Archers to finish off that E-Wiz and allow the Hog to go ham. Haha, pun intended. Dad jokes for days. I got him, guys. I got him. On that tower. So here we go again. The zap does come down again. It's going to free us up to use the Inferno Tower. See how the deck works? It's nice synergy. And Inferno Tower, just like that, does come down. Royal Ghost's going to go ahead and hover his way over the bridge. We fireball immediately on the Magic Archer, same thing that we did last match. Inferno Tower again just bleeds through that Pekka, easy peasy. Again, no zap in cycle for the opponent. We got it out of their hand. Way in the back with the Archers here. And let's see, Bridge Spam gonna start. We have Pekka in the back. Do we go opposite lane here? We go same lane, trying to get in a couple hits before the Pekka crosses the river. Either way, we're not gonna get any hits, but heck, we forced out a Royal Ghost and an E-Wiz from the opponent. Now their zap is in cycle though, but we're ready for that Magic Archer with the Archers. Finishing off that Magic Archer. That was a great play. And now check it out, guys. Zap again is out of hand. We're gonna go ahead and kite a little bit with that Hog Rider, buy a little bit more time for the Inferno Tower. Hog does get one hit for 28 damage remaining on that right-hand tower. And again, cycling back to Archers here. We have Log back in hand. We also have Skarmy, and oh my word, Skarmy just annihilates that entire push in the right-hand lane. Man, this is looking pretty good here again, guys. Can we have back-to-back victories against the same deck? Of course, the last card in their deck is Poison, but unlike the previous opponent, Gustavo here has not been using his preemptive poisons against our Skarmy. That's giving us some nice opportunity here, and now we're just going to Fireball Cycle and forces a Pekka out of the hand of the opponent. All we have to do is defend here. Easier said than done against Relentless Bridge Spam. Actually, nah, it's easy. Poison comes down, Skarmy comes down. We have Fireball already back in hand. All we have to do is defend here again. Fireball's down. That's going to be GG, 2 in a row. Nice job, Boki Andro. My bad, guys. Forgot to check to see where we were on ladder, but here we are against Lord Pablo, and please tell me this dude is not playing, oh, thank God, not playing a Pekka Bridge Spam here in our third match of the video. So Barbarians, looks like a Lava Hound matchup for Boki in this one. We go with the Log and the Archers. Those will finish off all those Barbarians. We won't even take a hit. The Flying Machine comes down. Let's see if we just Fireball this or what we do here. Okay, we go with the Goblin Gang. So maybe not a Lava Hound deck. We will see. With the Skeleton Barrel, throwing a curveball at us here is Lord Pablo. So we already have the Hog out of cycle. Oh, it's going to be a clone. Okay, so, I mean, you see Flying Machine, you think clone, but interesting, right? With the Cannon Cart Flying Machine Skeleton Barrel clone, is it a giant skeleton deck? Or is it just a weird Lava Hound deck? Or am I supposed to know what deck this is and I don't? I don't know. Here comes the Hunter for the opponent. Gonna go ahead and just Fireball that Hunter. Skeletons don't finish him off. So Elixir's pretty much even at this point. We don't have Fireball and Cycle, so we can't go into Hog Rider because he has Barbarians in hand. Okay, it is the Giant Skeleton deck. So we go in now with the Hog Rider. If he uses Barbarians there, which he does, not the end of the world here. We're gonna be able to cycle back to Fireball. Let's see how we handle the situation right here. We have Archers, we have Log. Gonna hold on to that Log, play a high Skarmy there. And now, ooh, we missed some of those skeletons with the Log. It's okay, we go in with a Skarmy, and Skarmy's gonna clean this whole thing up. And boy, what a mess that was. Thankfully, Skarmy, he did not have a good answer for it. If you look at my man Lord Pablo's deck, he doesn't have anything for our Skarmy at all, right? He's got nothing. So that's going to put us in a really good situation of getting a lot of utility out of not just a Skarmy, but also the Goblin Gang here. And now we go again, recognizing that opportunity. We go with the Bandit, the Goblin Gang to tank for those surviving Archers. At least we'll finish off this Giant Skeleton, I hope. Very close to, at least. Gotta be careful, though. Fireball comes down. Nice Fireball there. Kills everything. Doesn't kill the skeletons, but it's okay. Hog's gonna go ahead and get around that a little bit. We go with a Log, knowing that you have the Barbarians in hand, trying to score one hit with the Hog Rider, and we do. And again, here comes a big push for the opponent. We're already back to Fireball. What's this dude doing? I wonder why he went in with the Hunter there. Now we go in with a Hog Rider, and again, looking pretty good here. This time he doesn't have enough elixir to use the Barbarians, and that tower is going to be down with only 13 seconds left. Again, 3 victories in a row. There's nothing the opponent could do. That was a very good matchup for us, though, but still making some mistakes there is Lord Pablo. But either way, I think the matchup-wise, we were looking really pretty on that one, able to stop those big clones despite that missed Log there. This time I won't forget to check in to see where we are in the world. 66th in the world. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go. He said he has to go after this match. We're going against Angela White from Outcasts. All right, can we get into the top 50, ladies and gentlemen? Ice Spirit first card, Knight the second card. It looks like an Expo deck or a Log Bait. Probably Expo on top ladder. Log Bait is around. I shared a cool Log Bait deck a few videos ago in case you guys missed that one. I like that deck. It's fun. Dark Goblins in, Princesses out, but this does look like 2. Actually, scratch that. It looks like 3.0 Expo Cycle. I found a funny Expo meme on Reddit yesterday. If my editor can find that, it was really pretty hilarious.
2 hours later.
We go in, Log is out of cycle in the right-hand lane, so we go in with the Skarmy in the left, and yeah, that's not gonna do anything. All right, not the start that we wanted, but it's okay here. I was hoping for an undefeated video. Sorry, this one's a little bit short. I am working on another hour-long video for the channel, guys, so stay tuned for that. By the way, I have a couple ideas in mind, but if you have a certain player that you would like to see play for an hour straight, include all the wins, all the losses, you guys get to see everything, let me know, and I'll make sure I'll try to make that happen depending on who you want on the channel, right? It's also dependent on their availability and my availability. So here we go in with the Hog Rider and their willingness to want to do it, right? Okay, look at this. Hog Rider Bandit, but don't they have, okay. I don't like this Skarmy countering, Skarmy countering the Expo is not working out, and we give the good game. Oof, and we log nothing. Dude, you throwing in the towel? Boki, Andro, are you throwing in the towel here, my man? You can't do that, that's not allowed on CWA videos. All right, let's see if that was just a frustration log or if he's really giving up here to end out this video. Come on, man. I mean, it's pretty much GG's because when you think about it, okay, we're gonna go in now. All right, Hog does get to that tower. Fireball comes down. You're gonna get a little bit of damage, just a little bit though. Take it down to 1561. I like that my man's putting the Expo down on the King Tower. Log a little bit late there, so mitigating damage against the King Tower. 34 seconds remaining. It's going to be very difficult to break through here. There's no log in cycle for the opponent. We go with that bandit. We do get that hog to the tower. Well, no hits though, because unfortunately the opponent just absolutely fine with fireballing there. So 20 seconds remaining. Can we make a big comeback here, guys? I don't know. 12, 15 damage remaining on that right side tower. 14 seconds. The preemptive Tesla. Not looking good here, but we're not done yet. Yes, we kind of are done yet. Oh, what a shame. I was hoping for an undefeated video. That was not the case, but what can we do here? 965, 3-1 ain't bad, guys. That's going to do it for this video. A big shout out again to Boki Andro. Check out his Twitter information, his Stats Royale player profile, everything there in the show notes below. And again, if you guys want to make that late donation for my birthday too against malaria, that'd be really cool of you guys. Save a life for $2. Seriously, save a life for $2. 400,000 people die of malaria every year. 70% of those being children 5 years or younger. It's a shame, but you guys can really make a difference by buying a insecticide mosquito net. Just visit the link in the description below. 100% of the funds raised all goes to those mosquito nets. So guys, thank you so much for watching. A huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner, and as always, take care, guys.